Hey guys, so we are making some pasta today with the KitchenAid, and I want to show you how this attachment works. There's this little notch right here that will fit into the side of your KitchenAid right there, and you try to get this inside where there is a square inside that fits. So it's kind of like a puzzle. The square fits the square and the peg fits the peg. It's not difficult, but it's a little confusing at first. So you're going to unscrew this screw and you're going to stick your pasta maker so the squares line up, and now I'm turning it so that the peg lines up, and then I'm going to screw this in pretty tight. There is a little divot in here on this the pasta attachment, and the divot and the screw line up. If it doesn't line up, and this can twist, when you go to turn this on, this is going to go flying around and you're going to have pasta flying in your face. So it can be very dangerous. We have our numbers on the side here, and you start out with number 1 because it makes the blades here the biggest. You pull it out like that and push it to the side to get to number 2. Pull it out and release for number 3, and the blades inside here or the rollers, they're not really blades, the rollers get smaller and smaller as you get up to the higher numbers. So number 8 would be the smallest. So we're going to start out by kneading our dough. Go ahead and separate your dough into 4 balls. And on this first step, it's just going to knead it. So we're going to turn it on slow. We're not going crazy with the speed because this can catch your fingers and pull them in to the machine. So we don't want to hurt you. So you're just going to take it and shove your dough. You're going to fold your dough and keep going. You only fold it when it's on number 1. And you'll see as it's going, it's getting wider and wider. That's a good thing. So I'm going to keep doing this until I get about the width of the pasta maker, which you can see right now I am at the correct width. So now I'm going to go to number 2. I'm going to pass it through a few times. Always put it in the same direction. Now we're going to number 3. Now we're going to go to number 4. All right, 2 times through number 4. Now we're going to move on to number 5. And we're going to stop at number 5 because we don't want our pasta to be too thin. Go through one more time on number 5 since this is our last one. You have to be careful that it doesn't fold and bend and twist and turn as you're putting it in. Alright, so here is our first pasta noodle. Now you're going to be making lasagna, so I do suggest taking this noodle and cutting it. Personally, I would use a pizza cutter because it's easier to maneuver, and put a cutting board underneath it. We're going to trim off this piece right here. I've seen people make really pretty pasta noodles. They've trimmed it all up real nice. Just kind of do the best you can. And then you can see that this is about 2 sizes of noodles width-wise. So we're just going to cut this straight down the center and have 2 noodles. There we go. And so I'm going to move these apart from each other so that they don't get stuck together as they dry. But I don't want to put them too far apart because we don't want to waste the parchment paper. So you're going to do this with all of your dough. You're going to make as many noodles, well actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to make 8 noodles with this recipe. And when you're finished with the pasta maker, you're going to make sure everything's off And you're gonna unscrew the screw. You're gonna put the cover back on, screw it up a little bit. You are just gonna take this and brush it off. You cannot immerse this in water. It says please do not immerse in water because you're gonna ruin the pasta attachment. This costs $300. I don't wanna buy another one because we ruin it. Or you don't wanna buy another one because you ruin it.
You're insecure,